Hey guys, it is good to be back, and I am ready to talk about some astrology. I'm just going to jump right in with September 4th. We have Mars entering Cancer for about 2 months, and this is a very passionate, emotionally sensitive type of energy that we'll be experiencing. It's ride or die, it's mama bear. You have Mars entering Cancer. Very significant transit because this is Mars in its fall, and Mars being the god of war, while Cancer, ruled by the moon, is tender and caring. Mars is debilitated, meaning it has difficulty functioning optimally in this sign. Mars, which prefers direct action, becomes less effective in the watery, emotionally driven environment of Cancer. Acting from emotions related to security. You may be driven by a desire to protect your loved ones or ensure their safety. Repressed anger or passive aggressive behavior. Cancer's influence may make it harder to express anger or frustration directly. So, moody qualities and fluctuating energies that ebb and flow, being ruled by the moon, it creates an emotional, personal environment and an innate feeling to focus on the home or the family. This energy that can grab us and have us feeling defensive and protective. You could see conflict in family dynamics or that passive aggressive behavior manifesting at the home. And you'll want to have an emotional awareness at this time because triggers can be presenting themselves, and knowing how to avoid acting purely out of impulse and developing a more conscious approach to manage your emotions and especially anger and frustration. That's key. Finding healthy outlets for Mars energy can help alleviate this tension, and nurturing and caring for others would be a very rewarding and appropriate outlet for this energy. Remain mindful of acting out purely from an emotional reactive state. Just w- be aware of those triggers. Be aware of those triggers. All right, now we have September 6th. Mercury is in Leo, squaring Uranus in Taurus. And this is a dynamic that is dramatic and energy that's manifesting in communication, that drama that Leo can bring. Um, you could have sudden shifts in how you're thinking or how you speak, and there could be a potential for unexpected arguments to arise and a desire to break free from mainstream ways of expressing our ideas. Stay open to new ideas and ground them in practicality. Balance bold self expression with awareness of the need for flexibility. Avoid being impulsive when conflict is confronting you or disruptive influences. Rather than becoming reactive, channel the tension into creative innovation. This Uranus energy is very free thinking and innovative. So if you can try and channel it in a way to express yourself, it is really potent and um, positively influencing that type of outlet. It can lead to significant breakthroughs in how we think and how we process how we feel, but it can be mentally jarring and chaotic as we're going through that process, and it can feel that way at times. All right, now September 7th, we have the Sun in Virgo opposing Saturn in Pisces. The Sun in Virgo opposing Saturn in Pisces presents a tension between the ego, the Sun, and discipline, Saturn, with a significant clash between that practical, detailed nature of Virgo and the boundary dissolving, idealistic energy of Pisces. Oppositions can be challenging aspects, indicating that there's this ongoing tug of war. When I see an opposition, I see two planets coming to a negotiating table and both pressing their view on a thing. And so these opposing forces can be the themes in our life. And there's a fundamental tension between practical discipline and the pull of emotional, elusive responsibility. This aspect can lead to struggle with self criticism, feelings of inadequacy, or the desire to run from duty and just say, fuck it, get away from it all. However, it also offers a potential for integrating spiritual and material concerns, bringing discipline to emotional or spiritual growth, and finding balance between the two and the demands of daily life and deeper intangible matters. You may find yourself drawn to practices that provide structure and combine physical and spiritual healing, such as such yoga, such as yoga. Spiritual practice, you must. Okay. Such as yoga and meditation. All right, September 8th, we have Mercury entering Virgo. When Mercury is in Virgo, it's in its domicile and at its strongest point where it can express itself as well as it possibly can here. It's exalted. So it's an empowered Mercury in its full nature of expression, precise, logical, methodical, in its full nature, just doing its thing. This transit is like a skillful artisan who excels at their craft. And the placement gives Mercury the ability to articulate itself, its ideas very clearly, and manage details with exceptional skill. In Virgo, Mercury has the ability to analyze and perfect, and it's very heightened at this time to do it with precision. Virgo's association with purity and service and attention to detail allows Mercury to function as a rational and meticulous problem solver. And it's a great time to focus on Mercury type of projects. So, expression. This is a great time to focus on projects that require attention to detail and refinement. The heightened clarity and efficiency that Mercury is bringing to Virgo can help clear the way of confusion and streamline efforts in various areas of life. It's important to avoid becoming overly critical. Analytical nature. It can lead to nitpicking and an obsession with minor flaws, and nobody likes that person. Balancing precision with a sense of perspective is key during this transit. September 11th, Mercury is in Virgo, sextiling Mars in Cancer. This transit blends intellectual precision with emotional driven action. There's a harmonious exchange that's rational or and organized energy of Mercury that's protective and careful and emotionally motivated. The energy of Mars that it is being cultivated, and aspect that's supporting this is carefully calculated in its action. It's especially charged in situations that are encouraging clear, nurturing communication. It's a time where intellect and emotion work together, making it easier to achieve goals that require both precision and care. Till next time.